Everyone, I got a request to go through my pedal board and how I use my MC8 with it, so just want to come on and do a quick video about that. I'm playing a Strat through a Matchless C15, so here's my clean tone. Alright, so signal chain is guitar into a Temple Audio Mod 4X Pro, and then I go into a Polytune Mini. Polytune Mini goes into a SP Compressor. SP Compressor goes into the GFI Synesthesia. That has an effects loop on it, so I go. So I have the Jackson Audio Golden Boy in the loop, and then I also have typically an Empress effect Zoya, but that's been sent off to get repaired. That goes back into the Synesthesia. Synesthesia goes into the Echosystem. Echosystem into the Ventris, back to the amp. All right. So the way I have my MC8 set up, it's basically the brains of this board and runs everything. Almost all the pedals on here are MIDI except for the SP compressor, the Polytune, and then I have a little expression slider right here. So I wanted to get as small of a board as possible, but still have a wide variety of tones. So MC8 in my situation was the best way to do that, and having almost all MIDI pedals. So I got the idea from Mark Johnston to have a homepage set up. So on my homepage, I have access to different presets that I like on the different MIDI pedals. I also have a presets bank jump, so I can go to a bank that just has presets that turn on multiple pedals at once. I have a dry switch, and then I can toggle to the next page. And I have a songs preset, a global tap. I have a mute switch. I have a preset set up on the Echosystem where it acts as if it's a mute switch. I have easy access to the looper on the Echosystem. I have waveform, a waveform bank, and I'll go into that later. And then just back to the home page. So let's throw on some spring reverb. So on the Ventris bank, I have my different presets. So I have spring, hall. I have this little option button, and what this preset does is it acts as if I'm holding down the option on the, or just pressing the option on the Ventris. So I have it set up to where, like, if I am on this shimmer mode, I can play something. Press the option, and it's going to hold that reverb for me as if I'm pressing the button on the actual Ventris. Press that again, turn it off. I also have, so on all of the banks for individual pedals, actually for all the banks, I have a home preset, so easily access that home page. So I also have, I can toggle the page with the next page. I have it set up to where I can do preset up, preset down, so just kind of go through those different presets. I have a real quick off preset, so just cut that. So let's throw on that spring. I also have a preset, and it's just additional presets. And then I have a home and a real quick back, and this just takes me back to the last bank that I was in, which is the Ventris. So that's basically the setup for all these pedals. So Golden Boy, Synesthesia, Echosystem, Ventris, Zoya, and yeah, so that's all the different pedals by themselves. I also have this preset bank, and this is, like I said earlier, it's just a combination of different pedals. So here's one that I typically use. Also have a global tap tempo on here in case I wanted to tap anything in. Then I could toggle the page and go to more presets on here. Also have a dry cut. Again, just cuts all the pedals, so it's just a dry tone. So on this page, I have a songs bank. I have global tap, mute. So this looper bank, basically so it's an easy access to the Echosystem looper. So I press this, and it turns on the looper on the Echosystem. And I have clear, play, pause, record, looper, and then delay off, on, and then access to my delays in the Echosystem. So it just hops to the Echosystem bank. So holding down, just pressing this button, I go into looper mode, and what that does is it reduces the amount of time that it takes to send the message when you hit the button. So this mode, you wouldn't want it on when you're trying to bank jump or toggle pages, or when you're in editing mode, because you wouldn't be able to hit two buttons at once. But it's great for looping. Obviously, you want those messages sent as soon as possible to the looper, so there's no delay in recording. So that's on right now. Holding it, so pressing it. When I hold it down, it brings the looper mode on and off of the Echosystem, so that's why I held it down. But now I'm out of that, so if I wanted to, I can bank up, bank down, so have that. So I haven't really messed around with this too much. There's a Waveforms, one of the new firmwares for Morningstar. You can send CC waveforms to different pedals, and it's really cool. I just haven't messed around with it too much, and basically what it does is it sends CC messages, but it sends them in different waveforms. So you can send sine waves, ramp, triangle, and sawtooth. So a quick example of that, I basically just copied the Morningstar tutorial. So if you're interested in sending those CC waveforms, I would definitely go check them out, their YouTube channel. But this is a side-chained reverb. So pressing this sends that CC waveform, and it also, I put on a MIDI clock on there so I can tap in BPM tempo. So that's just a cool sidechain reverb that you can do with that. And then holding it down turns it off. So going back home, let's see, I think that's about it. The only other thing that I do with it, I don't do this too often, but I have it if I wanted to. I have this expression slider set up. So let's see, with the Ventris, if I'm on my shimmer, I have it set up to where the expression slider is controlling the amount of mix that's on the shimmer. So this is full wet. And then taking it back down goes to about 50%. And that's basically it. So yeah, the MC8 is great. It gives me access to all my pedals, presets. I mean, it really is the brains of the pedal board, and really makes the most out of it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Highly recommend the MC8. It's definitely one of the best, if not the best, MIDI switcher out there. And whether you get the MC3, MC6, or MC8, I'm sure that it would work fantastic and flawlessly for your setup too.